if you see, you are given with two of the questions here. You can see very clearly two questions are there, and in very first question it is asking that find the remainder when x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a is divided by x minus a. In that case you have to use remainder theorem and you have to find the value of r, that is remainder. And in the second question also it is asking that find the remainder when px is given as here px is the polynomial and it is given as x cube plus 4x square minus 3x plus 10, which is to be divided by x plus 4, and in such case you have to find what? You have to find the remainder. So in both the cases you have to find the remainder, and what the remainder theorem states to us, what it states. So remainder theorem says that if a polynomial px is there, then and if it is divided by any linear expression, say x minus a, where a is a real number. So for any real number a, if a linear expression x minus a divides px, in such case you will get a remainder as pa. What you will get? You will get a remainder as pa. Okay, and here the px is going to be a degree, px is going to be a polynomial of degree either equal to 1 or greater than 1. Okay, so this is your remainder theorem. Okay, so according to this remainder theorem, remember that here you are given with a polynomial in the very first question. Let us try to solve the first question. So solution 1 is that you are provided with px, that is polynomial, as x cube minus ax square. So let us write down x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a. And what is the linear expression provided to you, or what is the divisor here? So you are given with gx or any linear expression, that is x minus a. Okay, now this x minus a is implying you that if it is dividing this expression, in such a case, if this x minus a is dividing this polynomial, in such a case you are going to have a remainder. There is going to exist a remainder, and what type of remainder it is going to be? It is going to give you what? It is going to be equal to, there will exist another the remainder will be equal to pa. Why pa? Because you will find the value of 0 out of this expression, and then you are going to put that value in this and you will get the remainder. Okay, तो यहाँ पे हमें क्या करना है? We are going to do what? We will do here, we are just going, since px is provided to you and you know what is the 0 of this, you are going to find the 0 of this. So 0 of gx is going to be what? It is going to give you what? So you are going to equalize it to 0 first. So x minus a is equal to 0. This implies what? X minus a equal to 0, which will give you what? Again it is giving you what? X is equal to a, and that is why you are finding here pa, the value of pa. Okay, so you are going to put the value of value of x as a and then get the value of remainder. So what we are going to do, we have taken out the 0. This is what? This is actually 0 of gx. Okay, now we are going to get the value of px. Okay, for px you will write here, for px is equal to x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a. So let me continue here. For px is equal to x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a, pa will be what? Pa is going to be, you will put the value of x as a. So pa is going to be what? A to the power cube minus a dot a square plus 6a minus a. So it is going to be further equal to a cube minus a, this is 1, so 1 plus 2, it is going to give you what? A to the power cube, then it is giving you 6a minus a. You can see these two are going to cancel out and you will be left with 6a minus a is giving you what? 5a. This is your remainder. This value actually gives you the remainder. Got it? So this is your answer for the first question. Then the second is what? Answer to the second question is what? Let us see what is the second question. In the second question, you can see here the polynomial, given polynomial is what? You will write like this, that given polynomial is px. What is the value of px here? It is given as x cube x cube plus 4x square minus 3x plus 10. And what is the divisor given here? The divisor is the linear expression which divides it is x plus 4. Okay, now to find the value of remainder, there is going to be a remainder such that that remainder will be what? You are going to get you are going to find out the value of first of all 0 of this this polynomial, this expression. So what will be the 0 of this expression? Just equalize it to 0. X plus 4 is equal to 0. It means what? It means x is equal to minus 4. It means your remainder will be what? P minus 4. You got my point? P minus 4. It means we have to find, if we want to find the remainder, in such case we are going to put minus 4 in place of these x. Whatever x is here, in the place of x we will put this value to get the remainder, this value to get the remainder. So let us find out remainder. Therefore, for Px is equal to x cube plus 4x square minus 3x plus 10. Remainder P minus 4 will be equal to what? Just put the value of x. So minus 4 to the power cube plus 4, then minus again minus 4 to the power square, then plus minus 3 and minus 4 is multiplying, and plus 10. Okay, now let me write here so that it will be more clear. So minus 4 is going to give you what? 4 is 16. 16 into 4 is giving you what? So it is minus 64, and here it will be 4 16, 4 again minus 64. Okay, and no, here it is plus because it is a squaring, so it will become plus, and here it is minus into minus is giving you plus. 3 4 is giving you 3 into 4 will give you 12, and plus 10. So how much is it is giving you? This will cancel out because of the different sign, and 12 plus 10 is giving you 22. So what will be the remainder? The value of remainder you are going to get is as 22. Okay, so this is how you are going to find out the remainder by remainder theorem. Otherwise you are having long division method to find the remainder, isn't it? One thing more is there, when the value of remainder, when you get the value of remainder as equal to 0, if you get the value of remainder equal to 0, this is a note for you. If you get the value of remainder 0, it means Px, polynomial Px is completely divided by the linear expression Gx. Okay, if suppose in the condition is that if you are having Px divided by Gx, and in such case if a remainder is 0, it means Gx becomes the factor of Px. Okay, what it shows, that it means that Gx and the Qx also, Gx and Qx both are the factor of Px. Okay, what is Qx here? Qx will be the quotient which you are going to get out of division. Okay, so Px and Qx, Gx and Qx both will become the factor of Px once you are getting remainder as 0. So in the next part of the session we will be doing with our other questions related to this. So till then, take care, bye bye.